NEOGEO Mini. Man, you know, when they first announced this thing, I was like, that thing's badass, I need to get that. And I actually pre-ordered 2 of them. And then as soon as release date got closer, that Metal Jesus video came out and he was just like, nope. So I actually went ahead and canceled one of them because it didn't look like something I wanted to be stuck with 2 of. So I went ahead and just got one, and this is it. And it's just been sitting on my shelf. And I decided, why not open it and check it out and see how I like it myself. So let's take a look at it. Here's the back with the games list. You know, it's really awesome they gave us all the metal slugs, but I'm kind of underwhelmed by the rest of it. I mean, Super Sidekick's cool, Last Resort is cool. There's a couple other good ones, but you know, where's Final Fight, Puzzle Bobble, Aero Fighters 2? Maybe they're not licensed by them and it would have cost them more money to put them in here, but for me, those are like the games that I love to play on NEOGEO, and it sucks that they're not on here. Whatever. One other thing I wanted to point out too is on the box, they've put like a film. You can see that? They obviously did that to protect the box, so when you remove the seal tape, it doesn't rip the paint off. So if you're a collector like I am and you plan to put this thing on your shelf, the box isn't gonna get all messed up when you open it. So that's awesome. So let's open it up and check it out. And cut through that. All right. Oh, no, there's one more right here. That looks pretty nice. Buttons feel all right. We'll see how responsive they are later in the games. NEOGEO joysticks, you know, they click like the arcades. And yeah, this one doesn't. But overall, it's a pretty nice design. So there you have the HDMI, so an audio output, the USB-C port for power. Here's your on and off switch. And then here on the sides, you have inputs for controllers. Here's player 1 and player 2. So that's cool. You can use a controller too if you wanted. Probably to play it on your TV, but I personally like it because it's all in one, you know, with its own screen. So I'd probably be playing it mostly on its own screen. Oh yeah, here's an instruction manual, but who needs those? They give you the decals on the side, so it's up to you if you want to apply them, like the marquee here. All right, they give you the USB-C cable, and it has the NEOGEO brand on it, so that's actually pretty cool. All right, to power this thing, I'm just gonna use my MacBook here and plug it into it. It's the closest USB port I had. All right, I go ahead and plug that in. There we go. See it light up. Nice. Nice little splash screen there. All right, so when this thing boots up, you get a really basic game selection screen. It's very similar to what you've been used to with like the NES Classic and stuff like that. Oh man, that's gonna get annoying real fast. Let me see if go to the options and turn that sound off. Oh my goodness, that's annoying. Yeah, volume all the way off. Thank you very much. So in the settings, we get brightness control as well. You can sort the games, okay, default or recently played. Okay, and not, I was kind of hoping to see genre in there, but I guess not. Back. So that's another thing too. It would have been cool to see like the typical arched layout of the buttons that the NEOGEO has. I mean, I know this thing is small and they probably could only fit it that way, but it's kind of weird with A being up here. I just realized that going into the option menu. Anyways, let's go ahead and load a game. Let's do Metal Slug X. When I turn down the volume in the menu, I actually turn down the volume in the game too. So let's see if, oh, okay. That's annoying. So you basically have to keep that sound on if you want to hear the game. Go. All right, I'm really curious to see how responsive the buttons are. And okay. That was a waste, but I wanted to test it. Okay, actually, it feels pretty good. It's pretty responsive. So far, so good. It's running pretty good, and it looks, the display on it looks pretty nice. All right, let's go back and get into a different game. Last Resort. Curious to see how this game's gonna play on such small screen. That display looks really nice. I gotta say, that's a pretty nice display on there. Yeah, that display looks really damn good. Yeah, I was kind of worried that maybe they didn't put a lot of shoot 'em ups on here because it would be hard to see, like, you know, all the action on such a small screen, but I can see everything totally fine. All right, well, let's try a different game. To be honest with you, this is pretty awesome. I mean, they could have put some better games on here, but it's not bad. I really like the display. It's really clear. It doesn't feel like it's as small as it is. This thing runs really good. I'm actually kind of impressed with it. This is not bad at all. And yeah, I heard that when you run it on your TV out the HDMI, the graphics are a little bit soft and it doesn't look very sharp. But I'm not even going to test that because honestly, when I play with this thing, I'm going to play it like this. I'm not going to playing it on my TV. This thing honestly is cool because of this little screen. And I was worried about the refresh rate and it being kind of like jerky or laggy and the response to buttons, but I'll tell you, it feels great. And let's see, you can do save state, I'd imagine. Yeah, they give you 4 save states. I don't want to do that, so I'll go back and you can load them, exit, your games list. So very basic. I guess the downside for me is just the game selection. Like, I'm never gonna play King of Fighters. Yeah, it would also, where the hell's Windjammers? Like, Windjammers would have been really nice, you know? Anyways, besides the games and this annoying volume setting that you can't disable, I don't know why they programmed it like that. But besides that, I think this is pretty cool. It's a mini NEOGEO for your desk. That's pretty fucking awesome. And that display is amazing. Ah, shit. Yeah, baby. So despite all the hate this thing has been getting, I would still recommend it. I mean, $110 is a little bit expensive. They probably could have made it a little bit cheaper than that. But for what you're getting, it's actually not that bad. It works really well. The buttons feel great. The stick on it, it actually feels pretty good. The LCD they put on there is really sharp. It actually looks really amazing. And later on, if they come out with a hack for it and you can just add more games, then it would just be perfect. I'm personally gonna keep mine on my desk, and anytime I need a break, I'm just gonna fire this baby up and play some Metal Slug and get my dose of nostalgia. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. My channel's new. I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to get better at making videos. So please stick around. Thanks for watching.